Oh yeah, and also to get this entire system started, I need so many empty canisters, which I need to feed to the system. Now that I think about it, I think I should stock on that. I should let it stock for a while. I'll do that right now. Now that I remembered, um, I'm not storing empty canisters, so I need to put like a splitter and store this over here. Do I need a smart splitter? Sort of like an overflow? Yeah, I'll do a smart splitter. Organization, the storage container is enough. That is any, right is none. This I'll do any, this I'll do or. Center, yeah. Left will be any. Any will go towards left. This will be overflow and it will start storing. So if this system, like if this ever gets used up, then all the empty canisters will go there and all the overflow will come there. If not, anyway, it would have backed up and everything will just come here. The reason I did that because the number of empty canisters that I'm producing is perfectly balanced to how much this system needs. I'm not producing extra. So better to put it as overflow, or else when I need the fuel, package fuel, if I'm using it a lot, I won't have it. Just making sure I am considering all sort of redundancy for any sort of failures that can happen. Even though I doubt I will ever use the package fuel. Based on how much I'm liking the flight mode. Like while building, right? Like I have never used flight mode to explore stuff. I have only used flight mode to places that I have already been on foot and I have already explored. Even when I went for this criterium, I went on foot, tried to get criterium, and I got criterium for this. I mean, while building this, of course, I used flight mode, but when I went over there, I went on foot to see how everything looks like, and there was a radioactive hog. That was not pleasant. But other than that, yeah, everything. There were quite a few animals, honestly, when I went there, and I went on foot. Once I went, killed couple of stuff, and made like once I thought I had finished exploring, I used flight mode, set this up. That was honestly, I was able to set that up so quickly, like it was very. Okay, so belting is done, piping is done. It's only the output that I need to work on. I'll do that. Rubber is up top. Okay. This is rubber. Hold. Let me see. Yes. Yes. I'm just making sure it's the exact same because this I'll connect it back over here. And that will ensure I have a single input of rubber, single input of plastic. And everything gets stored in just 2 containers. That's the reason. This shouldn't take too much time. Setting up outputs. Unless I make mistakes like this. Okay, done. Okay, so that setup is done. I'll do this. Okay. I'm just concentrating on this and not talking much because I want to complete this as soon as possible. Okay, that's it. Now up top. Okay, done. So all the outputs are connected. Now the only thing is I have to put conveyor lift over here. A suitable distance. That I think that is connected. Okay, that was not connected. This is apparently connected. Okay. Oh, I did not think about that. And do something else. But yeah, I think that's the only way. Let's do that. Merge output in that direction. So this will come and merge into that. Okay, disconnected. What do I? Okay, so that is done. So this output will also come in, merge here, that output, and it is merging to the right one. Yes, this is plastic. Plastic is merging into plastic. That is rubber, is merging into rubber. Okay, cool. So that is done. Outputs are done, inputs are done, only power is left. Oh. Yeah. Just do this connection over here. That should be good enough. I don't care about power lines clipping. As long as power pole is not clipping, I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. So these three are connected. All of this is connected. It comes here and over. This entire thing is connected, and then it's going back here. Connected. These four are connected to each other. Cool. So that is done. So this entire thing is connected to power. That is the only power we need, and it is connected. Wait, there is one more thing. Polymer resin. I can do sort of a similar setup for polymer resin. I can take all the output in that way and put it back in. Yeah, I'll do that. Bitter merge. Okay. Let's see. Put this and see how it works. Disconnected. Awesome. So that is connected, and this entire thing will go over there. So 60 times 3, 180. Yeah, I have more than enough belt space. Whenever I'm doing this, like connecting multiple plants together, like previously I was working with 480 belts, so I had to 480 or even lesser belts, right? So that time I could not do all of this stuff. Sometimes I had to use two belts because the belt capacity was something like 120 or 480, 270, etc. Right? So now it's 720. I don't even need to consider, can my belt handle this? Of course it can. That's something that I check often. So polymer resin output is done. Everything is going into this awesome sink. Honestly, I feel like it's a waste. I feel like I can utilize polymer resin for so many things, like even making more plastic and rubber, right? I can use them. Like polymer resin plus water. Like right now I'm producing 360 polymer resin. 360. which is so much. Like, let us imagine I use probably like 240 of it to make plastic, which is 80 plastic. 240 polymer resin, 80 plastic. I still have 120 left. That 120 is 60 rubber. So I can make 80 plastic and 60 additional rubber from it, which is so much. Right now I am not using it. Right now I'm just dumping it. But it is more work that I need to set all of that up. Maybe I'll do it later on if ever I need it, like urgently. Like, I used up all my plastic and rubber from this facility. I need like 20 more plastic, 30 more plastic. If such a situation ever arises, then I'll use those polymer resin, create a setup over there. That'll be easier. Okay, what was I doing now? Power. Power. I'll do the top one first. And those two are connected. Nice. Now all of this is done. Next thing will be that is done. Next thing will be over. Done. That it? That's it. Yeah, there is just making sure I have not connecting these two. If I do that, I'll be basically connecting multiple plants together, which I really don't want. If I ever want to shut down just one specific plant, I should be able. Okay, done. So all of these are connected to power over here. Right. Oof. So yesterday when I started this setup, I just started this first part, let everything settle, like all of this completely fill up. Then I started the next part and then the next part, right? That is how I did. That is what I kind of want to do for the entire thing, but at the same time, I want to test how it'll be if I just start the entire thing at once, right? Like, like with a snap of finger, if I just start everything at once, how that will be. So for that reason, we'll do just that. I'll start the entire thing at once. Hmm. Like I kind of know the flow of where exactly to place the power poles. So I'm just going with it. I'm not even checking to make sure that is where I need to place them. One, two. So this setup is all connected, and it is also connected with this setup. Right now I have switched this off. Yes. So this is the power pole. If I just connect to that, everything is connected. Move that one. No, I think that is fine. Yeah. Yeah. But the so when I want to start the entire system everywhere, all I need to do is just connect over here and connect over here. That's what I'm planning to do. So I'm making sure I set up everything according to that plan. And before that, I have to remember to put like empty canisters everywhere and also plastic and rubber. Okay, done. Make sure there is no connection over there and also no connection over here. Cool. So that is done. So this plant is connected to this one and this is also connected over here. This plant is connected to this. Now up top everything is connected together. I don't need to worry about it. I can do something just to keep it sort of symmetric. I connected. I don't need those two connections, like two connections, but I just have it. And also the funny thing, now right now if I just connect this, right, like just this part, basically the entire system starts running. I don't need to connect this because it's connected all the way through. Anyway, but I will connect both of them. Okay. Now is okay. Now what I'll do is I'll just make a temporary storage bin. Store all. Take all plastic, rubber. Uh, take the, okay. So I'll just want plastic, rubber, and I won't take plastic and rubber from here because for no apparent reason. I thought if I take that out, that will hinder the production of the empty canisters, but no. Me removing this will not increase or decrease this production because plastic has higher priority to go into this setup than storage. Centerania. Overflow is right, so it'll equally split over here. So, and if it equally splits, then this runs at 100% efficiency. That's how it's done. So, yeah, it's fine. I'll just take all of this and take a bit of plastic. Take that much for now. Move that. I will be feeding 100 plastic and rubber everywhere, so honestly, the amount of plastic and rubber that I just took is a lot more than what I need. It should be full, right? So this is rubber. This is plastic. Okay, so that is done. I have fed rubber and plastic to this entire setup at the bottom. Now I'll do the same at the top. I'm surprised the number of empty canisters produced is that less over this span of time. Yeah, initially we have to spend some time to set the system up, but once we set this up, this will continuously run. Like, we don't need to worry too much. Okay, that was the autosave. I got a bit worried. I thought my system crashed. Okay, I still have so much rubber and plastic left. That's nice. So I fed rubber and plastic to the entire system now. That is good. And also the one other thing is right now we will see that this system has completely backed up. Like there is full plastic, full rubber everywhere. And I'll be removing some plastic and rubber from here. Right now power is switched off, but as soon as power is switched on, this system will run. Right? It won't just because it's backed up, it won't stop. Wait, why am I removing plastic and rubber? I will not be removing plastic from here. But as soon as I'll turn on power and then I'll remove some plastic and rubber and then we'll see. This system will turn back on. That is the test. Hmm. Okay, so plastic and rubber is fed. This has all the empty canisters. Pretty sure. Yeah. So that's the first system. This is the second system. Yes. Just making sure I'm feeding it to the right. For now, I'll just feed 100 empty canisters. Won't feed more than that. Because I don't have any. uh, I think I'll handcraft this.